I think Drunk is
Oh,
going
the
to be your
51. Yeah,
stage
we got
one
that.
winner.
We got that right on camera.
Nike Boy Will P2. Story Square P3. Looks like,
So
did
we missed
Warpig
stage
get
one.
P4? Warpig. Man, I wish I could do some math. We have exactly what?
I accidentally hit start and I left the fucking race. Yep. Right. Probably can't.
It's gonna be tight, guys. It's gonna be tight. Hopefully they have next week to get in as well.
Oh, I got back in. Get out of here.
Brink is back in the game. How about that, Brink? You know, we had some. Yes, Nike Boy Will. Appreciate
Right
the
there.
invite, Brink. 16 of Story Square P3. Nine trucks, 4 spots for the next round. Nike Boy Will to the lead. Story Square gonna follow underneath Drunkfest in the 21. Oh, and Drunk tries to clear, doesn't clear.
I'm almost there.
There's got to be some net code there. I think we're all guilty of trying to get down quicker than what we're able to in terms of space. Drunkfest is back to P4 now after that, behind Warpig.
So Drunkfest falls to 4th on all of that. Kind of amazing since he had the pole for the stage here. Oh, the 52's up high. Let's see where Bomber ended up on this restart. There's the 13. He's in 5th. Look at that guy. New colors look good on him.
I mean, I would drive that. I don't know why he didn't drive the 13 earlier in the season.
I mean, all the Thor trucks are... There's no harm in any of the Thor trucks. But yeah, they're confusing when you have the 98 and the 88. At least the 98 does have an alternate scheme.
Yeah, that's the main reason. It has a terrible yellow scheme. Up top, up front, I'm sorry, rather. Story Square at P2, Drunkfest back to P3 now, got around Warpig.
But I remember the 16, he fell off a lot in that first stage. And I know they pit and they put in their setups, but I kind of feel like the 21, eventually, he might be able to make a move here on the 16. He might just have a little more truck than him.
He did get into the wall, so he...
Who did? The 21?
Yes, he could have some damage there on the front, right front.
Okay. Well, stage 2, I'm sure he's just taking care of it. Here comes Bomber underneath Warpig. Quite there. Does he hit the apron? Almost might lose it, but stays right to the rear bumper of the 20. We've been riding on board here with the 13, watching the leaders, but Bomber himself is having quite a battle with the number 20 truck of Warpig. Take a little, there's T-Bone just behind him, so we know he's not getting too aggressive. Blimp view, here goes the 13. Nope, not this time. Turf Tech trying to make a move back there on Climb Boy as well. There goes the 21, a little bit higher. Maybe you're right, he's a little tight. Can't quite bring it down to the bottom of the corner. Tries to bring it in tight. There he is underneath the 16 this time. Real good turn here in 1 and 2. Gets underneath in 3 and 4 as well. Off the corner. He does touch the apron right there on the entry. But the 21 still to the fender of the 16. Story squared. And now it's letting the 51 just pull away. He's got to get by the 16 or give up here pretty close. Oh, and he might clear him down the back straightaway here this time around. No, the 16 fights back hard on the outside. Story square tries to do it, but no, the 21 is going to clear him here, and he's going to get by him for the lap P2 for Drunk Fest. I bet that truck is tight. Tighter than he wants it to be anyway. But that Chevrolet fighting off these Toyotas. That's what you want to see. Sauce, did I lose you, man? I think you're muted. I think you lost the sauce.
I was handling. Had a cough drink.
Double duty. Gotcha.
Got some pollen going on around here.
Hey, it's springtime. New beginnings. New beginnings.
Nike boy Will, your leader.
I mean, your top three has been your top three. Story Square is still trying. He gets that dive into the corner, but the 21 just has more pull off. It makes you wonder if the 16 maybe kind of took a longer arc in and let the truck, kind of glide off. Will he get more speed that way? Easier said than done. So he dives in. The 21's just backing off the corner, but then he pulls away off. Take a view from the 16, show you what we're talking about.
Gotta wonder if that 21 has enough for this 51 after that contact with the wall early in the stage.
On board with Story Squares, he's going to dive it down low into the corner. See, the 21 grows larger in his screen, but then off the corner he pulls away, he goes smaller again. He actually loses more time than he gains going into the corner.
We got a battle for, I want to say, P5.
Turf
Tech, T-Bones, Warpig trying to hang on there.
And Bomber backed off. He was ahead of some of these guys. He was battling the 20. Now he's behind all of them. And if Turtek's going to commit to the high side, he might be able to get a run, but he doesn't. He's kind of in between on his entry. Big T-Bone here. He's riding that yellow line. Even better than Warpig is. Kleinboy kind of off the pace, is he?
Oh, turf into the wall a little bit there. Yeah, where is Kleinboy? Let's catch up with him. Oh, he's got heavy damage. Yeah, he can't get out there. He's about to get lapped.
That is true.
Gotta wonder what happened to the 52 truck. They're getting after it a little bit back here. Fat Tony Butters, mechanical
I think
failures.
Bomber might have damage too, because he just doesn't seem like he can hang with the group anymore.
Well, they're getting around Warpig. T-Bones has.
Yeah, the 10's trying to fight. He just doesn't have the high line. The 10 has to run the bottom.
I think that 23 truck's starting to come in for big T-Bones.
I think that 13 is falling way off.
Yeah.
Well, what is that, P4?
It's the battle for P4, I want to say. Let's see.
Yeah, that's the 16 up ahead of them at the end of the straightaway. Oh, they get loose. The 23 gets out of shape. That's going to give Warpig a run underneath going in turn number 3. But the 23, he's just going to let him go. He's like, you know what? I touched the wall. Why fight it? I'm just going to let him go. I'll make another run here. But here comes Turf Tech behind Big T-Bones. Butters on pit road again. Might be for good this time, unfortunately, for the 15 truck. There goes the 23 making a low line.
Shout out to Story Squared. I think he was referring to, that's a late comment, I guess. I guess he was referring to when we were trying to get you back in, but we appreciate that nonetheless, Story Squared.
What did he say?
Join through someone's profile.
Well, I ended up going down in the, back in the home screen and joining.
Okay.
Yeah. I was able to do it
that way. Get back up front here. Nike Boy Will, your leader, gets around Kleinboy for a lap truck.
Yeah, Big T-Bone's getting back around Warpig, this time on the high side. Warpig's not going to drive it too hard. He's not going to just let you go, but he's not going to, he's just going to ride his line. If you get by him, you get by him. Turf Tech here. Oh, he gets into the 23. He's going to back off, but that's going to screw up the 23. They're making a move on Warpig this lap. Might have a little rear end damage too.
Warpig's not going to go away. This is a good battle race. It's a good race, and here comes the 23.
Nope, he's still
trying to make a move.
On board with Big T-Bones this time. Bomber's hanging around because these guys are battling, but I think Bomber has some pretty good front end damage.
I was about to say Turf Tech, but he got a little loose off the turn 4 there.
Now these guys look like they've calmed down, but here comes Big T-Bones now off of turn number 4, underneath the 20, almost like Warpig let him go, yeah.
Oh, what is Turf gonna do? He's gonna line him up here,
Warpig might have changed that truck a little too loose, too much on the loose side. Maybe he's just letting him go.
Here comes Balmer trying to peek in there.
I think he got loose also.
See, going up front, we still have pretty good space between the top 3 here. Kind of like your typical Richmond race rink, what you think?
Yeah, you got your packs of cars, your little groups of guys who are, that's where they are,
Oh, turf off the wall. Balmer super loose off turn 2 as well.
Oh, these guys are going away fast. That's why Big T-Bones Warpig, they're a little more stable.
Big T-Bone's probably a little bit more conservative on the setup. Warpig, you never really know what he's got under the hood.
Warpig's one of those, is whatever it is, I'll
he might have some real nice. He might be doing it on the fly. Again, Warpig are most starts ever in Cobra League history.
Yeah, way to go, Warpig. I've been racing Warpig for a long time. Longer than you.
That is true. Yeah. Shout out to Warpig. He's got a super truck win this year at Daytona. Up front, still a little bit, maybe Story Squared, maybe a little bit closer to Drunk Fest, but kind of hard to tell. T-Bones is looking to get away from Warpig. Warpig's super loose. This is the best battle on the track right now. Really the only battle. Oh, Warpig giving the bumper to T-Bones. That is the end of the stage. Stage winner is going to be, obviously, Nike Boy Will, Drunk Fest, Story Squared, your top 3, Big T-Bones, Warpig, your top 5, with Turf Tech, Bomber, Klein Boy,
and the rest.
Fat Tony on pit road.
Only 11 tonight? 11, 12?
I think it was 11, maybe 10.
And where do we go next week? Because we're at, this is the only short
Las
track,
Vegas.
Right, we go to Vegas and then Homestead. Yeah.
I'm sure we'll have a little bit more for the Vegas. I would imagine. I understand the weekend activities and everything. We got 8 trucks here. Stage 3 to lock themselves in the Homestead.
Little blimp view we got on top of Drunk Fest, who's outside of the 51 of Nike Boy. Can the 16 make a move? This is his chance. If he's going to be there, he's got to stay there. He doesn't quite get to him. And Drunk Fest does get a run. Is he going to stay the high into turn number 3? No, he's going to follow the 51, bumps him into turn number 3, and the 16 now going to gather up on him.
Ooh, heavy checkup. You don't want to overrun your tires early. You got to find that balance.
Here comes the 21 now. Not quite going to dive bomb him into turn number 1, but does have a nice smooth line. The 16 runs up a little bit.
They're racing for 5th back there. Same gang. Turf Tech this time is in front of that group.
Good job out of the 10.
A little bit of lag, it looks like, from Warpig. Hey, don't sleep on Turf Tech. Look at the 16 making a move on the 21 up ahead. Gives a little bit of room there. He's still underneath him.
The 16 does have a run here on Drunk Fest.
If it were me, I would just let the 16 go and just kind of hang out and save some tires.
Save some tires and not lose the 51.
I mean, yeah, I mean, it's...
Because you know you have the truck over Story. Story hasn't had the long run truck at all, but Drunk Fest clearly has. Oh, the 10 into the wall.
I don't know if you're going to be catching that 51 truck tonight, honestly.
Well, not if you let it get away.
That 51 truck's going to be going here soon, and it's going to be...
Yeah, now the 21 and 16 are side by side again. And, you know, honestly, I don't even think that the 21 tried to get side by side again. I just think, you know, Drunk Fest was running this line, and the 16 runs a higher line. And it's not a better line.
Going to go shallow right there, the 21. 16's going to try to cross over, can get the run off the turn.
Not going to do it,
See if they go to block here.
And this is it, because now the 51 got way ahead. And the 21 used up his stuff, you know, at least a little bit. Oh, the 16 off the wall. That's going to help out for the 21. Unless that was lag.
I'm not sure.
Look at Turf Tech hanging in on these guys, though. Warpig in P5. That's DeBalmer in 6th back there.
That 51 has gotten to a pretty decent lead here. Comfortable very much.
I'm not
he can
gonna
back
lie.
it off, too, and save some if he wants.
I think the 21 might be gathering him in a little bit. We're going to go hood cam on Drunk Fest. We'll take a look. So we have no telemetry because, you know, thank you, NASCAR Heat 5 developers. All we can do is use our eyeballs, and if that 51 looks like it's getting bigger, the 21 is gaining on him. And you know what? I think he's getting bigger.
I don't know if the 21's he's gonna use up a lot. That 51's gonna back off here. He's gonna save the tires. Long stage.
Are you crew chiefing at the same time?
I'm speaking from a driver's standpoint.
I mean, it's not a tremendous amount, but he does gain on him in the corner, and he doesn't quite lose as much off the corner, especially in turns 3 and 4. The 21 is
making a move.
Definitely better in 3 and 4. And see, the 16 now is going to screw it all up. The only reason that even the 16 is in that position is because he's been able to hang on the bumper of the 21.
Hey, listen, he's got to run his race too, Brink, and he wants points just as bad as he does.
I mean, I got to remember the 51 and him are teammates, so the 16... Oh, the 51 hits the wall off of turn 4.
Oh, wow.
A little touch, a little nudge, just a little bit. The 21 gain a little bit more time.
If the 21 can shake the 16, he can set sail and try to catch the 51.
It's kind of crazy. The 10's even hanging there, so, you know, maybe everybody just caught up on their setups.
Hey. We'll see who's got it here in the long run. If there's a green flag stop, that would be very interesting.
I'm sitting here on board now with Turf Tech as he looks at the front 3, battling it out. Story Square staying right behind the 21 for now, but for how long? The 21 is gaining on the 51, who does look a bit looser off the corner, and that's only going to bode well for the 21 now as he puts a big gain of time on that KBM Toyota. Look at Story Square even lose a little bit off the corner to the rear bumper of the 21. Turf Tech's now starting to drop off a bit too. Does take a nice solid line through that corner though, does Turf Tech. Here we are on board with the 16. Let's go from his POV for a second. Oh, he's tight off the corner here. The 16 is battling a push. At least that time around he was. Off turn 2, he does look a bit better. But the 51 does look kind of loose still. And here comes the 16 diving into turn number 3. But then doesn't have the grip off the corner. And definitely a higher entry into turn number 1 than Turf Tech or Nike Boy. Now he's losing to him. Now the 21 and the 51 are kind of maintaining pace, but the 16 is a little bit off of what's going on. You know, maybe the draft has something to play. I know it's a short track, but I still think sometimes the draft plays a little bit here.
You might get a little sniff on the straightaway. It's really just about backing up that turn and getting that drive off out of the turn. That's really all it is. I know it sounds simple, but
well, you're right.
It's a lot harder.
And right now, the 51 and the 21 are doing it best. The 16 is doing it well. He just has a different line. He just has a
He's
different
there.
entry.
Shout out to you, Chibi. Thanks for tuning in, man. We're gonna see you season 5. I think so, buddy. Yeah, you're watching Cobra E-Racing Travis Tyson All-Out Truck Series. Let's get that in there. Haven't said it in a while. Playoffs, round 2, race 1, Richmond. Following the song, Springerhoff 17.
The Story Square definitely has caught the bumper of the 21, but I don't think, does he have a move? Can he make a move? I'm sure he would want to do it if he could.
If I knew the tire and fuel and if there's pits coming up, I would I think that changes it strategy right now for all 3 of these guys.
Yeah. Be nice to know. It is kind of amazing how the 16 can catch up, lose the time and catch up almost the same amount of time over the course of a few laps. He's just trying different lines. Like, you got to give it to him. He's trying. And he's not losing the guys, you know, by a tremendous amount here. Although that time he took a real tight entry into turn number 3, and that might have cost him.
Man, I wish we had a lap count. I should have, man. We had to. Butters just needed some coffee, man. That's all he needed tonight. We could have had it for the long haul.
Let's go see what's going on in the middle of the pack real quick. The 23, he's not
They're
quite
spread
to the
out
bumpers.
now.
Yeah, they are kind of spread out.
Got Kleinboy and Bomber racing a little bit. They're having a good time, I'm sure. Nope, not really. Just letting him by. Bomber's super loose. He's having a bad time back there. His front battle, though. George Squared looking like either he's backing off or losing a little bit here to these top 2. Maybe he burnt his tires up trying to get around the 21.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking how much I can't wait to have a snack after this.
Hey, man. Hey, get you some popcorn now. I think the ending might get a little, it might get good here. A win's gonna lock your ticket into Homestead for the championship.
But now, these guys... Oh, none of these guys are locked yet, right?
No, but a win's gonna do it.
That's why Drunkfest, he's fighting hard. All 3 of these guys are fighting hard.
We got a battle for the lead here, heating up.
.21 almost into the bumper of Nike Boy that time.
Looks like the 51 really backed it up, that turn there. Pretty sure we're going to see some pit stops.
We have to eventually.
And forgive us, guys, if we don't actually, you know, get the right lap for the ending. But
we don't know. Yeah, we don't know if they're splitting the stage in half. Are they going to run out their tires and then pit? We don't quite know the strategies here. No one's pitting yet. No yellow flags either, except for stage breaks. Kudos to the Truck Series, as always. Pillars of competition here in the Cobra E-Racing Series.
Who's that? Oh, Nike Boy, a little loose there.
Yeah, but the 21 also lost a bit of time off the corner.
That 16's right there lurking.
I wonder if the 21 got a little tight.
Oh, he's just getting close to that wall there. Hey, this is key. You wanna get the lead right here before pit stops if that's gonna happen. If you're the 51, if there's gonna be pit stops, you just maybe you should have pit right when they got to your back bumper. Go ahead and get on there, get the fresh tires. Oh, the
Oh, the
51
51
scrapes the
does
wall. The
touch it.
21
21
scrapes it as
almost.
well.
I don't know. The 21 might have stayed off, but he was very close. He was probably fighting the wheel off of that corner. These guys aren't gaining here at all. Now the 51 pulls away. 51, I noticed the last few laps does have a bit more front straightaway than Drunkfest does. I don't know if that's the truck just he uses up a little bit more. Drunkfest did.
I don't know. It's just so hard to pass clean here at Richmond. It really is. And so 21 doesn't want to burn it up behind trying to pass, but just going to have to conserve through that 21.
We got the blimp cam going on over here.
We got to look.
Does he get the inside? No, he closes the door.
He's going to cut him off.
Right
21 gives a little bump. That's going to give the 16 a run here. 21's going to try to go low.
But that didn't give the 51 the same speed down the straightaway that time around. Oh, the 21.
Oh, the 21, yep.
Another push off the corner. Oh, the 16 gives him a bump. God forbid when he bumped into the 51, he might have got a little bit of a yellow bumper there.
It could affect the turning, that's for sure. Just got to gather it back up there. Definitely a rhythm track. Or the tires could be really falling off.
And, you know, if he's not too careful, he could just pass him on pit road. Just have a better entry.
That is true. But we may not see that, Brink, so we just got to play it as if they are racing to the finish here. We'll see the intensity pick up here soon.
I mean, it already has.
51 loose.
That's the other thing. If the Drunkfest is just patient, he might just be able to pounce on a situation that Nike Boy gets himself
on board
in later.
Drunkfest here. He's going to get a run on the 51. Oh, he's going to get a little loose off exit.
Yeah,
he's going to peek his nose down there. He's going to show his cards to the 51.
Just touched.
51
the 51 can't come down.
Yep.
Off the corner, though, the Nike Boy does have more on the high side, so. 21 does keep it down to the yellow line better than almost anybody here tonight.
He's there. Oh, he let up big in that turn. 16 gets into the back of the 21. In the back, nothing going on. And the 16's taking a peek at the 21. He's going to get him a little loose there.
I'd say I don't think the 16 has much for the 21 in that way of a pass. He's gonna unless he gets underneath that fender and like kind of moves him up the track and does it that way. But 51 is definitely getting looser. He is handling it, but the 21, does he get dive bombed here?
I think the 21 burnt up his tires behind the 51 there.
You might be right.
Kind of pushed it, trying to get around, couldn't make the he gives a bump to the 51.
And he gets into the wall. Oh, and he cuts him off.
Oh my God.
That puts the 21 down on the wall.
What the heck just happened?
I think that might be the end of the race. No, they were slowing down, so.
Oh wow.
Yellow flag.
That was the race. Oh my God, what a bump that was. The 21 gave to the 51.
I don't think. He did bump him, but he was also giving it back to him. He wasn't. Drunkfest was out of it right there. He didn't punch it on the 51. That's going to give Story Square second place.
Did Drunk finish third?
Would have finished third if that's the end. If that wasn't a caution.
Who was third? Whoever's third, let me know. That's the race right there. Man, we got to get them in the booth for this. That was wild. But the 51's in pit road. I imagine that's the race. Yes.
Yep, it is.
Nike Boy Will, you got a copy? Is that the race?
Yeah, it's over.
Well, congratulations on the win there. Just take us, that final turn. What happened?
He just floored it. I don't know. He floored that motherfucker.
It was.
God, dog. I mean, I expected him to get
I was startled.
Moved. Hey, I expected to get a move. No, I had a did he beat a 584? I backed out.
Hey, it's got to be when you got to stay in.
I'll send you the clip. I had a 5. What did he have?
I mean, you got to stay in for that.
I'll send you the screenshot. I have like 17 clips from this race.
All right, well,
What was his time?
We'll address it with Dabbins. Right now, Nike, we'll get you your interview, man. Yeah, win locked into Homestead, man, for the championship. Regardless of the bump, hey, you're in there. How you feeling?
I mean, I expected. I don't know. My truck was. I definitely think I had a better truck. I definitely had a better truck than him in the first stage than drunk, and I kept making mistakes, and I'd run him down. I made a mistake, run him down, made a mistake, ran him down. And then I ran him down, and then he he put me in the wall off too, or down the straightaway on the front stretch, and then on the final corner, he pinched me on the apron after I got under him for the coming to the line for the stage, and I spun through the grass. But won stage two, won the race. The race win is the most important for sure. I don't know. Just was still kind of the.
Yeah, that was a wild finish.
My heart's still racing a little bit from. I didn't know I was gonna get absolutely floorboarded through turn 3 and 4, but my God, he hit me so hard I killed the wall.
Now he did look like he was getting off of it, like he wasn't gonna continue the pass on by you.
He may have been startled himself. He paid the price though. Bring what you got for a winner. And we'll hear from Drunk Fest and Story Squared soon.
Well, yeah, Nike. I was just wondering, like, did you think that the 21
Hopefully
was
everyone's
back
voice
on
is
you,
on the line.
or what were you? I'm sure you were in
Sorry,
your
I didn't hear
rearview
you.
mirror
What
a
did you
lot.
say?
I'm sure you were driving in your rearview mirror a lot. So what were you?
Oh yeah, I actually like middle way through, not even middle way, like I don't know, like maybe 10 laps in, I was like, Story, cutting my mirror off. I'm messing up too much looking at him. So I cut my mirror off and I was just going, and then like once he got within a half second, I cut it back on because obviously I needed to know where he was gonna make his move, and I knew he was gonna make a move. I didn't know it was gonna be to that extent, but it's short track racing, I guess. So it is what it is.
That almost looked like a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Kyle Busch moment.
Yeah, when I got the wall, I thought I was gonna spin, and well, I would have if drunk wasn't there waiting on me.
Well, hey, short track racing. If this was real life, they would have been pushing that car into victory lane. Dented ass bumpers.
Oh yeah,
and
shoot, they
Terry
don't.
Labonte,
He played Allmendinger and what's his name at Bristol a couple years ago.
Exactly.
That was a pretty good race. Yep. So I'll take it. I ain't gonna complain. Hometown win, I guess. So.
Hey,
congrats.
That's the best thing ever, right? It's a good thing we kept it on schedule for you.
Yep.
All right. Well, congratulations, Nike boy. Will locking yourself into the championship at Homestead in a couple weeks. Yeah, go celebrate that. We'll get to P2 Story Squared. You got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Take us there at the end. We were trying to kind of figure out if that was the race or not, but y'all were getting after it, getting bumpy. What's your thoughts there on the end?
Oh, well, I thought they were both wrecking. I thought it was going to be another Michigan moment where they both spin in front of me and I somehow get the win, but somehow Nike Boy kind of got straightened by Drunk Fest, so then I slammed into the back of Drunk Fest and he spun around, so I'll take second, I guess. Didn't expect it.
Did you think that you had a truck for the long run, Story Square?
Well, stage 1, definitely not. I just sucked it there. And then stage 2, I got a little bit better. And then stage 3, I was definitely hooked up. But I did not have anything to pass them, that's for sure. I was able to keep up, but making moves, changing lanes, I just couldn't do it. So when we got to the end, I was thinking I'll just help Nike maybe get the win. And I was every once in a while giving Drunk Fest a little bump to loosen him so he couldn't get to his bumper, so he didn't get to send it in on the last corner like he did. But unfortunately, I didn't do a good enough job, but he still got the win, so that's a plus.
Well, yeah, we saw that you were racing as a good teammate there for Nike Boy for sure. So yeah, way to go working together. I don't know, just good job getting second place because you like you said you were the third best car and you ended up with second place, so that's you got to feel good about that.
I definitely do. Probably my worst track, so.
Well, yeah, good for you. Yeah, one of my worst. If it wasn't for Martinsville, it'd be my worst.
All right, congratulations on P2 Story Squared. Well on your way to Homestead with the points that you have. All right, we'll go to Drunk Fest here. And Drunk Fest, we all want to know, last lap, last turn. What was going on?
What were you thinking, man?
Well, he sent me a couple times into stage 1, beginning of stage 2 to take the lead. So, I mean, that shows how long it's been since I sent somebody who didn't do that right. So, I was waiting. I knew I had a little bit faster truck if I could get under it. But, I mean, it's so hard when you're off the corner a little bit loose to get under and hold it. So, I was just sitting there waiting, trying to wait till the last lap. That was my shot to get up under him. So, he bumped me. I was going to bump him and screwed that up, but still got third. Luckily, I had a gap on fourth place, so worst I was going to finish was third.
Yeah, I won't lie, I was a little startled there when that happened. I thought it was lag. It was so hard, drunk.
Do you think
It's
you
Yeah,
had?
almost it's almost a Williams moment.
Yeah.
high center.
Do you think that you had the best truck tonight, and you just got caught up in traffic at the start of stage number 3, or do you think that?
I mean, it was at the end. It was tight between all three of us, but if I could got the lead, probably. But I set it up tight. That's why I was struggling at the first 10 laps of the run. But other than that, I mean, I was waiting, so he couldn't get back to my back bumper and hit me again. So I was waiting till the last lap. That was going to be the move, and did him way too hard. He bounced right in front of me. I was like, oh shit. I knew I was going around just because of the physics. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, that didn't work. But I'll take third, take the points, stage win, second place in stage 2. So good points, and then I ain't gotta try to go balls out at Vegas. Just hold on and get that homestead.
Yeah, the three of you, it sure is going to promise to be a heck of a run down the stretch here.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, for
excited
sure.
for it.
I'm curious who's going to join them. There's going to be 4 of them. So who's the other guy? Warpig? Big
Turf Tech.
T-Bones? Turf Tech, maybe? Bomber? Arca-Champ?
Bomber's out. He's done. Yeah, thanks everybody tuning in. Congrats to our winner, Nike Boy Will, Story Square P2, and then Drunkfest P3. Long live the sauce. Sprinkerhoff, unless you got something
Nope.
for the end. We'll see you guys next week at Las Vegas.
Speed Racer didn't win, so I don't have the song.
All right, we are off.